Go, everybody. Wes Mena, part of the headliner Power Slap number 14, coming July 18th from New Orleans. Congratulations, Wes, on getting your opportunity to take on Damien Dibbell with a record of 4-0. You keep climbing the ranks, and now you're getting your shot at that title. When Erica called and presented the bell and a title shot to you, what were the first words that came out of your mouth?
I jumped for joy. I was ecstatic. She called me, and I was honestly, I lost for words, and it was a great feeling. It was just like all the hard work that I've done up until this point, just to receive that call is just a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful of the opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, the heavyweight division has had a ton of new entries into it. We keep talking about it. Road to the Title season 3 put a lot of guys in, and I think we were all hoping for some separation between the four of you guys. You were the one that's been handpicked to get that first opportunity against Damien Dibbell, a guy who's reigned at the top, 5-0 in Power Slap. What are you going to bring on June 18th that is uniquely different that Dibbell has never seen?
Yeah, so July 18th, I'm going to bring the boom. I'm going to bring dominance. I'm going to bring a form of intensity that he hasn't seen before. I'll give my respect to Damien. He's been a dominant champion up until this point. He's going to come July 18th, he's going to realize the type of power that I have. And I'm going to look to go to sleep. This fight will not be into a decision. Someone's going to get knocked out. Whether it be him or me, somebody's gonna get knocked out, and I'm ready for it. And and I feel like Damien, he hasn't faced anybody with my type of power. Yes, he went against Nate Bernard, but Nate Bernard didn't even get to hit him. So judging by from his last performance, he will see what type of power I have, and I just can't wait to shock the world.
I mean, obviously there's levels to this thing in Power Slap, and you keep getting better opponents to go up against. Obviously, what you've done yesterday isn't necessarily going to get you where you want to go tomorrow. What are you doing differently now than when you first came in to the house and Power Slap?
I'm doing everything there. I'm taking my training so much more serious, just like the little details from my rotation of the hips, a lot of arm bands, a lot of resistance training that I'm doing. I'm just putting it all together into one package, and I will be delivering the best product, July 18th. I cannot wait to showcase the power that I have. I know Damien, he's not going to go ahead and flinch. He's going to keep it pretty clean for the most part. So my power will be on full display, and I will realize, and people will know why they call me the Boom.
I hear you. In a lot of ways, when I've seen you, around Abu Dhabi and stuff, you're a guy who's very calm, cool, collected. Even to yourself, I think a lot of the time, you eat breakfast, in peace by yourself, and you seem to embrace kind of, being that lone wolf or that soldier. This time around, all eyes are on you in New Orleans, a couple states over from where you're from in Atlanta, Georgia. You are going to have the spotlight on you the entire moment from now until then. How do you plan to embrace that moment and that opportunity and not let it get away from you when you have all your friends and family? I'm sure you're calling Erica, probably wanting 100, 150 plus tickets that night. So how are you going to stay focused and prepared when that opportunity comes?
I'm going to stay focused by just living in the moment, being in the right here, right now. Take advantage of this opportunity and just run with it. My time is now, Corey. My time is now, and I'm ready to embrace this. I'm ready to be the new face of Power Slap in the heavyweight division. Slap News, you guys had a post a few months ago about which season 3 heavyweight will be the first to be champion, and you're looking at him. I will be the champion, and I cannot wait. All eyes on me. That's when I'm at my best. When all eyes on me, and I will display a level form of violence July 18th, and I will not hold back.
I love the confidence, my man. Looking at Damien Dibbell and what he brings, obviously a 5-0 record, as I stated off the top. How can you break him?
Without giving too much away, it's just, I don't want to give too much away because I'm sure he'll be watching this, but I will break him by looking into his soul. When we step on that stage the day before in weigh-ins, I'm going to look into his soul. And he's going to realize he's dealing with a man. I'm not no little boy. So I will put him to the test. His chin will be tested, and I will drop him. I know for a fact it will be a knockout. So just stay tuned. I'm ready to shock the world. Because, at this time, it's tick-tock. Damien Dibbell, your time is up.
I hear you. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't probe a little bit further. I know you don't want to give it all the way, but watching back the tape of Dorian Perez, I think that was the most in danger that we've seen the bell. Did Dorian show you anything that can give you a hint into how you can get to the bell?
Man, shout out to DDP. He is a great competitor, great personality. Yeah, he exposed Damien Dibbell. I cannot wait to showcase and follow through. DTP, shout out to him. He has a chin on him, but he does not have the power that I have. And he showcased weakness to Damien Dibbell, and I will expose Damien Dibbell. His chin hasn't been tested, and he's been hit a lot in the face already. So I will be looking to expose Damien Dibbell, and I will shock the world July 18th.
Awesome, man. I mean, the poster came out from Power Slap, has your big, beautiful face on it. For the casual fan who doesn't know who Wes Mena is, why should they tune in to watch this fight? Or if they're in the New Orleans area, come out and buy a ticket to watch you and Damien go for that heavyweight belt?
The level form of animalistic energy I'm gonna bring. You guys will tune into Power Slap. You will see two animals go at it. I will bring a sense of energy to the arena, and they will feel that with my walkout music. They will feel that with my energy. If you're a fan of Power Slap, or you're about to be a fan of Power Slap, or you're trying to get into Power Slap, I'd say tune into the main event. Tune into the main event. There will be a knockout. It will not go to decision. And I cannot wait to lay the level of violence to Damien Dibbell's face. Tune in.
Love it. I feel like your career to this point can kind of be divided into chapters. I mean, we've seen you, in the house overcoming some adversity. We see you come into Power Slap on, prelim tape fights, get your opportunity to get in front of a live crowd. Do you feel like this is an extension of chapter 3, or are we going to see a 4th chapter of Wes Mena come fight night?
To be honest, Corey, I just this. To me, I'm just beginning. At the end of the day, I'm just beginning. You could say it's a new chapter. It will be a new chapter, July 18th, because I will be champion, and I cannot wait to be a defending champion. I'm gonna take one fight at a time. One fight at a time. I'm undefeated, and I embrace that. All the things I've been through, Corey, I got it out the mud. I started in the house. It didn't go the way I wanted the first fight, but I got the victory. And then, as you can see, every match I've had, I've grown better and better. And then, obviously my last fight, I took in 5 days short notice, a guy against that's 6'8", and I adapted. They called me last minute, and I adapted. So now when you see a full training camp, in my favor, this is not no last minute fight. I will be at full force. There's no excuses, and I will showcase the power that I have. And like I said, the boom will be in effect. There's a boom incoming.
Love it, man. I am going to be that guy, though, because there is a lot of talk online that you're not deserving of this shot. What do you want to say to those people and those keyboard warriors and even fellow fighters that are voicing their displeasure online?
I tell them go fuck themselves. I'm in this position because I got it out the mud. What are you doing that's different? Separate yourself from the packs. Be a wolf. Be an ape. Be a gorilla. We're trying to separate these sheeps from this sport. Corey, this sport is not for everybody, especially with these MMA fighters, all these people, this come into my world, and you're going to see what it's all about. For the people that think I don't deserve this title opportunity, they will see why it's actually deserving July 18th. I will shock the world, and I cannot wait to put my full display in display. I can't wait to display my the hard work that I've been doing, and they will see why I'm deserving. I will shock the world.
Awesome, man. Love it. Look directly in the camera. What message do you want to give to Damien Dibbell?
Damien Dibbell, your time is up. Tick-tock. Your time is up. July 18th, I will shock the world, and I will leave the boom straight to your face. This is not a game to me. I worked so hard to get to this moment, and you will feel my wrath.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. Last one real quick. 2 other title fights on the card. We got Robert Trujillo putting his strap on the line in a rematch against Dakota Mcgregor. Who do you have in that one?
Man, shout out to Dakota Mcgregor, man. He's good peoples. But I got Rob. He's gonna handle business, and he's gonna come out with that victory for sure.
Awesome, man. Isaih Quinones, Branden, Bordeaux, number 3 for the middleweight title. Who do you think comes victorious on July 18th?
Man, Carl, you putting me on the spot. Those both are my guys, man. Damn. Oh my God.
Just say whoever strikes first. Say whoever strikes first. Easy out.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I have a thing for both of those guys. Those guys are both animals. I talked to Isaih yesterday, man, and he's locked in like I've never seen him locked in before. He's locked in, and I love that for him. And you know, Branden, he's gonna do what he does. You know, so I honestly I cannot give you an opinion because whichever way it goes, those are both my guys, and I wish them both the best and much success. I honestly cannot give you an answer for that.
All good, Wes. I appreciate you, my man. Much love, much respect. Look forward to getting out there to New Orleans and seeing you do your thing.
Yes, sir. See you guys July 18th. Let's go.